This is the convention game where daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye! And I am the host of the show. Hello, I am Greggo. Hello, YouTube. It's been a while since we've tried this one. The very first videos I've uploaded to my YouTube channel all the way back in 2009 are this game, and I never told you who wound up winning the big prize at the end. Well, spoiler alert, nobody did. But welcome to Bullseye. This is a trivia game from the early 80s. Lasted 2 years, and nobody has heard of it in this room, but that's okay. We will somehow carry on. But before we carry on, I have to introduce our first two players today on Bullseye, and here they are. Our first contestant today on Bullseye, meet Ari. And his opponent, meet Mara. Okay, so welcome to Bullseye. Thank you for volunteering to come up here and hopefully not make too big a fool of yourself on our show. Ari, I'm going to pass the microphone over to you and tell everybody a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do.
Hello, my name is Ari. I am a IT consultant / technician. Currently not actually doing that right now, but I'm still looking for work for that. And I like video games.
Well, there's at least one video game category on our board for today, so that will serve you well. And speaking of video games, we have a video game cosplayer here. Let's welcome Mara to Bullseye.
Hi, I'm Mara. I'm a senior at Hampton High School, and next year I'm planning to go to Westminster College and major in music education so that I can go teach music.
I tell you, I have had more teachers or soon-to-be teachers on my game shows this weekend that really bodes well to have so many teachers that are into fandom and that sort of thing. Means that our next generation of kids growing up are going to be well taught. And, and 15 years from now, if I'm still doing this, heaven forbid, the next batch of anime convention goers are probably going to be really, really good folks. All right, so here's how we play Bullseye. And I'm going to tilt this a little bit you guys' way so you can see what's going on over here. So we have our 3 windows, and we've got categories in the top 2 windows, and here are the categories that we're going to be playing with today on Bullseye. In the left-hand window, we have video games, All About Ghibli, Slice of Life, and finally, Pokemon. In the right-hand window, we have Toonami Past and Present, Know Your Guess, this is a category about voice actors, Jumbled Words is our visual category for today, and then finally, Potluck. Questions can be about absolutely anything. Now, the bottom window is the contract. That is the number of questions you must answer in order to bank all the points that you've earned along the way. All right, so before the show we played rock, paper, scissors, and Ari, you won the toss, so you're going to go first. I am going to spin all the information around there once they're covered up. Whenever you're ready, hit that big button and let's see what we are playing for. We've got Pokemon at 250 points a question. Toonami Past and Present for 250 points a question. Your contract is 3 questions. So, would you like Pokemon or Toonami Past and Present?
I think I will take Toonami Past and Present, Greggo.
All right, Toonami Past and Present. At 250 points a question, 3 questions in the contract, which means this contract is worth 750 points. The object of the game is to get to 2,000 points. All right, so in the category Toonami Past and Present, here is your first question in the contract. The first anime series to air on American television in the 60s. This show about a young robot aired on Adult Swim in the late 2000s and was part of the Toonami April Fool's joke in 2012. Name the series.
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy is right, and there's 250 points in the pot. All right, 2 questions remain in this contract. Here is your next question. This 2015 show, licensed by Sentai Filmworks, ended its Toonami run last night and features Brittany Karbowski as a creature that devours main character Shinichi's right hand and forearm. Name the series.
Attack on Titan.
That is incorrect. You lose control. Mara, you have a chance to take over this contract. Can you name the series?
Parasite the Maxim.
That's the full name of the Japanese. You're right. And there's 500 points in the pot. All right. One more question in this contract. Mara, if you answer it correctly, you will complete the contract. So, here's your question. Honnoji Academy is the setting for this over-the-top anime series that has had 2 complete runs on Toonami. Its most recent run ending on, I believe it was a couple of months ago. For the contract, name the series.
Kill la Kill.
And you've completed the contract! All right, so Mara, here's the deal. 750 points in the pot. You need 2,000 to win the game. You have a choice. You can either leave the money in the pot, spin the information around again and put a new contract up and keep control, or you can bank those points, but if you do, control will go back over to Aries. So, do you want to bank those points, or do you want to leave them in there and take a chance and be daring and hope that you don't lose control of the next contract?
I'm gonna bank them.
All right, she's going to bank the points. All right, so 750 points go to you, so you cannot have those taken away, but control will go back over to Ari. You only have to push the button one time, by the way, and it'll automatically set the thing in motion. That's okay. We're going to spin the information around again, and now they're all covered up, so whenever you're ready, hit that button and let's see what you get. And we've got All About Ghibli for 350 points a question, Toonami again for 150, and the contract is 1. So only one question needed to complete this next contract. Ari, which category would you like?
Well, seeing how I fared with Toonami in past and present, I think I'll have to go with All About Ghibli.
All right, All About Ghibli. This contract is worth 350 points. Here is your one question. This 1988 Ghibli tearjerker follows the story of 2 siblings, Seta and Setsuko, and their struggles to survive during the aftermath of a firebombing during the Second World War. To complete this contract, name the film.
Grave of the Firefly.
And you've completed the contract. All right, so 350 points in the pot. You can choose to bank those points and they'll be yours, but then control will go back over to Mara. You can leave the points in the bank if you want and keep control and spin them again. What would you like to do?
I would like to spin again.
All right, we're going to leave the points in the bank and we are going to keep control on Ari. We move the information around and let's see what happens. And we've got video games at 200 points a question. Toonami again, 300 points a question. Your contract is 4. 4 questions. Which category would you like?
Video games, please.
All right, video games it is. At 200 points a question, your contract is 4, so this contract is worth 800 points. All right, here is the first question in the category of video games, which is the very last thing on my scroll and scroll and scroll. All right, here is the question. 2009's Nobi Nobi Boy, released for PlayStation 3, was a bizarre game created by Keita Takahashi, who years earlier created this other bizarre game where you play as the Prince of all Cosmos. Name that game.
Katamari Damacy.
That's right, and there's 550 points in the pot. 3 questions remain in your contract. Here is the next one. This Konami video game series, whose one-word title simply means against in Spanish, has appeared on more than 20 different platforms since its initial release in 1987. Name the series.
How much time do I get to think about this?
Not a whole lot.
Oh, no. I know what it isn't.
Would you like me to repeat the question?
Yes, please.
Okay. This Konami video game series, whose one-word title simply means against in Spanish, has appeared on more than 20 different platforms since its initial release in 1987. Name it.
Contra.
That's right, and there's 750 points in the pot. 2 questions remain in your contract, Ari. Here is the next question. This League of Legends champion, also known as the Radiant Dawn, has abilities named Shield of Daybreak and Zenith Blade. Name this champion.
I wish I could, but I don't play too much League of Legends.
Okay, so we will pass control over to Mara. Mara, can you name the champion?
No.
All right, well, that's okay. I throw in league questions every once in a while because it's very popular. Anyone in the audience know the name of this champion? No league players in the audience either. Leona. Leona is the name of the champion. Control goes back over to Ari. No, well, here is the next question in your contract. Released worldwide last year, this latest edition of the Metal Gear Solid franchise has received rave reviews despite controversy surrounding one of its characters and ongoing disputes between Konami and Hideo Kojima. Give me the full title of the game.
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
And there's 950 points in the pot. There you go. All right, one more question in the contract, and let's see how you do. Here we go. Complete the title of this fighting game, released last year in North America, and featuring many popular anime characters in both main and support roles. The name of the game is Dengeki Bunko Fighting what?
Climax.
And you've completed the contract! All right, so 1,150 points in the pot, which is just enough to push Mara over the edge if you lose control of the next contract. So I have to ask you, do you want to bank those points, or do you want to keep them in the pot and continue playing?
I will be banking them.
That sounds like the thing to do. You bank those points. You are now in the lead, 1150 to 750, but control now passes back over to Mara. So we will spin the information around, and let's see what happens, Mara. We've got video games at 250 points a question. Pot luck at 250 points a question. Your contract is 5. All right, Mara, which category would you like?
Seeing as I'm Link, I'm gonna go with video games.
All right, so here's the situation. 250 points a question. Contract is 5. Whoever completes this contract will win the game, because you'll put you exactly at 2,000 points if you get this. All right, so here is the first question. Mara, this RPG franchise, whose franchise name appears in the title of each game, features main characters such as Totori, Escher, Logi, and Merudu. Name the franchise.
I don't think I know this.
All right, we will put control back over to Ari. Ari, can you name the franchise?
May I hear the question one more time?
Sure. This RPG franchise, whose franchise name appears in the title of each game, features main characters such as Totori, Escher, Logi, and Merudu. Name the franchise.
I'm taking a wild guess and I'm saying Fire Emblem.
No, that is incorrect. Do you think you know it now? You won't get points for it, but what do you think?
I would probably have to say Tales of some...
It's not Tails. Audience, do you know? Go ahead. It's not.
Atelier.
Atelier, yeah. Atelier, Merudu, Atelier, Escher, and Logi. Atelier, yeah, that's what it is. All right. Mara, here is your next question. Still the first one in the contract. This fighting game series, featuring as one of its main storyline characters a wanted criminal named Ragnar the Blood Edge, was first released in North America in the summer of 2009? Name the series.
Gonna take a guess and say Street Fighter?
No, Street Fighter's a little bit older than that. Ari, can you name it?
Ragnar the Blood Edge. Would it be Art of Fighting?
Not Art of Fighting, go ahead.
Soul Calibur?
Not Soul Calibur. Correct answer is Blaze Blue. Blaze Blue. Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, still on the first question in this contract. Here we go. Mara, this Canadian-developed first-person survival horror video game stars you as an investigative journalist named Miles Upshur, who is investigating a psychiatric hospital in Colorado. Name the game.
I feel bad that I don't know any of these. I really don't know.
Any guess at all?
Nope.
All right, Ari, we go back to you. Name the game.
Would it be Outlast?
It would be Outlast, and there's 250 yen in the pot. 4 questions remain in this contract. If you complete the contract, Ari, you will win the game. All right, here we go. These 2 letters have become standard gaming nomenclature as a polite or sarcastic remark after the end of a round or match. Name the letters.
GG.
GG is right, and there's 500 yen in the pots. All right, 3 questions remain in this contract. Here's the next one. This classic Nintendo character was featured in an anime series released by 4Kids with the title Right Back At Ya. Name the character.
Kirby.
Kirby is right, and there's 750 points in the pot. 2 questions remain in the contract. Get it, complete it, and you win the game. Here's the next question. Alexia Ashford, primary antagonist of this game in the Resident Evil franchise, and her twin brother Alfred are the results of genetic experimentations by their father, the Umbrella Chief Senior Researcher. Name the game.
Resident Evil Code Veronica.
And there's 1,000 points in the pot. All right, 1 question remains in the contract, Ari. If you get it, you complete the contract and you win the game. If you don't, Mara has a chance to steal the game from out from under. Here we go. For the game, developed and published by Hi-Rez Studios and released on Xbox One last summer, this multiplayer online battle arena game features mythological gods and other figures fighting for supremacy. To complete the contract and win the game, name it.
Smite.
You've won the game! All right, so congratulations to you, Ari. You have won our game of Bullseye, and in just a moment you're going to get a chance to go to our bonus round for a shot at fabulous prizes. But just for getting to this point of the game, I am going to give you a Tekko prize table selection. So congratulations to you for that. Mara, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, but because we're filming this, we have a little more prizes. I've got a box over there that after the show, you'll be allowed to choose a small item from the box as a parting gift on Bullseye. So let's give it up for Mara. We're going to be back in just a minute to find out if Ari can win our big bonus prize here on Bullseye. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Bullseye here at Tekko 2016. I am here with our winner, Ari. Ari has won a pull from the prize table, but now we're going to give him a shot to win a whole bunch more. Are you ready to play the game?
I am, Greggo.
All right, come join me down here at Bonus Island. We're going to play the bonus game. Okay, so here we are on Bonus bonus island. We got a nice wide shot so we can get the board behind too over there. All right, welcome to the bonus game. Turn around and take a look now. That's what you remember seeing from the main game, but now instead of categories, we've got money. All right, money that you get to spend in my box of goodies over here. All right, so here's how it works. Behind the swirls now, various dollar amount or yen amounts, because I'm not that rich. Bullseyes, come on, face the camera here. Bullseyes are behind those wheels, and behind one of them, and only one, there's lightning. Lightning is what you want to try to avoid, all right? Lightning is bad. So in just a moment, I'm going to give you that controller, and whenever you feel lucky, you're going to stop the information. If you see bullseyes, you can freeze those bullseyes. And if that's where the lightning is, you can spin on for forever. The object of this game is to get a bullseye in each window, all right? If you do that, we will double the amount of money that you've won along the way, and that'll be yours to spend in the prize box that I have over here. Plus, you're going to pick up a couple of bonus prizes for the bet. First of all, you're going to get a second prize table ticket, and we are also going to give you this fabulous t-shirt from our friends at Aardvark Tees. This is one of their newer designs. This is the Sonic the Hedgehog Last of the Rings shirt. Now, if the size isn't right, or you would like to exchange it for any of their t-shirt designs, you're allowed to do that. Just take the shirt over to their table in the vendor room, all right? So, we're playing for another prize ticket and the shirt, okay? Now, this is a game of daring. So, at any point, if you're afraid the lightning's going to hit, you can stop and take the money that you've won along the way. But I will tell you, if you can get through 10 spins without seeing the lightning, you automatically win and will bump the money up to 5,000 yen. So, translates to about 40 bucks to spend in my prize box of goodies. All right, are you ready to play? All right, here is your button. Whenever you feel lucky, turn around and let's see. Let's hope that you win. Let's take a look at your, hang on a second. I've got to actually pull down there we go. All right, so whenever you're ready, hit that button and Ari, let's see what you get. And we've got 200 yen. And you don't have to have just once. And 100 yen and 200 yen. All right, you don't have to hit the button one time. Okay, turn around here and take a look. I will tell you, you've got 500 yen. Do you want to take that and quit? All three windows are still open, so there's still lightning behind one of them. Do you want to take your 500 yen and quit, or do you want to go for spin number 2?
I think I'll spin.
All right, he's going to go for spin number 2. Let's set the reels in motion again. And whenever you feel lucky, hit that button and let's see what you get. And you've got 200 yen. And a bullseye. And 200 yen. All right. So, now you're up to 900 yen in the pot. Now I have 2 questions for you. First question, do you want to go for spin number 3? 900 yen is about 8 bucks.
I think I will spin one more time.
Okay, so now you have a bullseye up there that's showing. Would you like to freeze that bullseye, or would you like to leave that window open and maybe win some more money? Now remember, if that's where the lightning is and you freeze that bullseye, you can just keep on going and you will not lose.
I think I will freeze that one.
All right, we're going to freeze the bullseye. All right, once again, if that's where the lightning is, life is good for you. Here we go. Let's move it around again and let's see what we get. And we've got 300 yen and 200 yen. All right, Ari. Now, again, this is a game of being daring. 1,400 yen, you can take that and you can quit right now, or you can go for spin number 4. What should he do?
I'd be disappointed in the audience if I didn't spin, Greggo.
All right, we're going to go for spin number 4. Okay, so again, if the lightning is behind that bullseye, you are good to go. Let's see what you get. And it is another 100 yen and another 300 yen. 1,800 yen now translates to about 16 bucks. Do you want to go for spin number 5?
Spin. You live vicariously through you.
You see a button, does it fill you with determination?
Believe in the confidence in you.
I want to get a look from my fiance.
I was the one who asked you if it button filled you with determination.
It does fill me with determination, Undertale style.
All right, we're going to go again. All right, spin number 5. Let's see if we can see some more bullseyes. And here we go. And we've got 200 yen and another 300 yen. So 2,300 yen, you're over the $20 mark now. But remember, you've seen that prize table. Oh, you have not yet seen the prize table. That's right, because you didn't win the definition yesterday.
No.
So there's all sorts of good stuff that's there. So you're halfway to 10. If you can get through 10, automatic win, and you get at least 5,000 yen for doing that. If you've got more than that, you'll win that, obviously. Here's the other thing. Now, you're getting kind of close to the point where if you can get that third bullseye and we double the pot, it could be a very significant payoff for you. So, do you want to go for spin number 6?
That lightning might still be behind one of those non-bullseye panels, right?
Yes, but it could be behind the bullseye, and if it's there, you're never going to get struck by lightning. So remember what I said at the beginning of the game. This is the game where daring determines the fate of the player. Are you daring enough to go for spin number 6?
He is daring as I showed him here.
$20 is a lot. I mean, that's an impressive amount, but...
That could buy us dinner at McDonald's for a week.
Not the way they've changed their dollar menu these days.
I'll spin one more time.
All right, going for spin number 6. All right, so here we go. The information swirling around, and let's see what we get. And we've got another 100 yen and another 100 yen. Now we're to the point where if you win the game, you are guaranteed at least 5,000 yen, because we do double the bank if you get that third bullseye. So 6 spins down, 4 to go. What would you like to do?
I'm probably stupid for doing this, but let's spin again.
All right, going for spin number 7. All right. Spin number 7. Let's see what we get for Airy. And this time we've got another 300 yen and a bullseye. All right. 7 spins down, 3 to go for an automatic win. Do you want to go for spin number 8?
I get to lock that bullseye, don't I?
You do get to lock that bullseye if you wish.
Higher probability of winning. Math is on your side.
I'll lock it, but I have a feeling if it's behind that last panel, that's really gonna make me full of regret instead of determination.
Well, you only have 3 spins to go and a 2 in 3 chance of going all the way, because remember, the lightning is only behind one of the 3 windows, and that's determined before we even start the game. Do you want to go for spin number 8?
Yeah, let's go.
We're going to go for spin number 8. Now here's the really dumb question. Do you want to freeze that bullseye? All right, we're going to freeze the bullseye. Now, so long as the lightning is not behind the open window, you are going to win at least 5,600 yen, an extra pull from the prize table, and the Aardvark tea. So here we go. We want a bullseye. And we've got another 200 yen. Now, you've taken 8 spins. You only have to take 2 more. And 2 of the 3 windows are still frozen. Do you want to go for spin number 9?
Not now. I'm fucking at it.
All right. Spin number 9. Here we go. We want a bullseye. And we get a bullseye! So, Ari, now I'm going to tell you something that no one is aware of in this room because you've not seen any of this go. This is the first time anyone has won Bonus Islands.
I'm really insane.
Well, now wait till you hear what your grand total is for everything, all right? So we did double the amount in the bank up to 6,000 yen. You're going to get a pull from the prize table, which based on the value of the stuff that's in there, and the t-shirt that you also win, for your time here on Bullseye, you have won at least 12,000 yen in prizes. Which is over $100.
I have not yet won this much ever in my life.
Now, audience, I'm sure that you and Ari would love to see where the lightning was, to see how daring Ari actually needed to be. So we're going to spin the information and we're going to see where it was. Oh, he was safe. You were safe from the very beginning, Bullseye. So congratulations to you, Ari. You've got 12,000 yen. YouTube audience, I finally got us a good game of Bullseye to put on the YouTube channel. So please, like, subscribe, and if you all are of the generous sort, I do have a Patreon, and one of my top patrons is sitting over here in the audience. You get a shout out. Tommy gets a shout out over here, because he paid for that too during my games. Now, what Tommy's perk gets him is automatic entry and frontist row seating, that whatever he could take to any of my games. Patreon.com/Greggo's Game Shows. That helps me out a great deal. So if you're a generous sort, I have that available. So this is my last game for the weekend. I'm going to be at my table if you want to come by and say hi. In the meantime, until 3 p.m. for closing ceremonies. So until next time, this is Greggo, hoping that everything you're going for hits the bullseye. Some departing contestants will receive absolutely nothing. This is Greggo speaking for Bullseye, a Greggo's Game Shows production.